So welcome back to my today new video. In this video I want to talk about something different. I want to talk about Conor Mcgregor, the well-known Conor McGregor, and he is one of the top leaders in the campaign of why the UFC is still related with abuse and a lot of bad substances and chronic traumatic encephalopathy, and why the people aren't related with the MMA world. Even though you have people like Donald Trump and all kind of celebrities addressing this kind of part of the deal, we cannot relate with a person if that person is all the time with scandals, all the time with drugs and issues and all kind of stuff that not necessarily make a direct damage into that sport, but creates a lot of controversy for the people and make like a real problem for the new people who look up for the next generation, and specifically for Conor McGregor and John Jones. They have those kind of problems related with violence, abuse and all that stuff. I mean, good, fair enough, you have your own world, you have your own problems, you have violence and all kind of stuff, and you cannot live without that kind of stuff. But my point is, you need to make your right choices, and for God's sake, hire a lawyer, I don't know, a good person that is going to advocate for you, that is going to make your right choice. And I think Conor McGregor is doing so badly choices that his campaign about himself make him look like a very good campaign for a bad person. Specifically, is like those kind of bad guys that you see in television, only that you have real aftermath and real consequence after your own actions. And this guy is like a real superhero, a super villain that doesn't have boundaries. My real concern is that he is no longer going to be in that White House card. I mean, you have until the next year, but I don't think he's gonna make it because Conor McGregor has a lot of inconsistency, and he broke the deal about being on the election of the Ireland, and the Irish people were aware of those circumstances. And I think the thing here is that he is no longer the champion. He is no longer the person that you look up. If you need to look up for someone else, you look up someone like Khabib or I don't know, Alex Pereira, and I don't know. What I can tell you is that maybe Brock Lesnar is even a good influence for the right new generation, that a person like Conor McGregor is sniffing creatine in 3 a.m. and I think he's not going to make it. He's not going to make it. He's well known for being the bad guy all the time, that he creates his own hell in order to succeed. So he has this creativity in his own mind. That doesn't go well when you have this cold conversation with someone that has real power like a VIP, or that treat you in a cold way. For those strategies you have different abilities, but talking shit and chatting in the other's back, I think, is not a good strategy right now. I think the guy is a mess, and I don't know if he needs a real help, but he needs to address different things like his campaigns on social media, make presence about the different scandals that he is having, and the real issue is that the bare knuckle fights, because he needs to do one of the two things and choose one of them. He doesn't need something like make all because he's a god. No, he's not an entity, an eternal entity divine for God. No, he's Conor McGregor. He is a normal person. He has his issues, but he is not capable of understanding that fact. And that is the real fact. That is the real problem. And that is all for today. And I hope you see you later. I hope you see you in the next one.